But of course, we are going to begin this morning with a historic case in the Supreme Court. Soon, the justices will hear arguments on whether former President Donald Trump is immune from prosecution for allegedly attempting to overturn the 2020 presidential election results. Now, Trump is claiming that he is protected by absolute immunity. The court has never considered this specific issue before, though, because no president or former president has ever faced criminal charges. And just moments ago, Trump made a campaign stop here in New York City, and he spoke to reporters about the case.
We have a big case today. This judge isn't allowing me to go. We have a big case today in the Supreme Court on presidential immunity. A president has to have immunity. If you don't have immunity, you just have a ceremonial president.
Okay, CBS News Justice Department reporter Robert Legare is following all of this from Washington, joining us now. Okay, so let's kind of go back in time a little. Remind us of the legal basis of Trump's claim. You heard a little bit of what his argument is all about.
So thanks for having me, and good morning, everybody. So the former president has been claiming presidential immunity for the last few months. Special counsel Jack Smith charged the former president with 4 crimes stemming from his post-2020 election conduct that amounts to an alleged effort to thwart the transfer of power after the 2020 presidential election. Now, the former president has pleaded not guilty, and then after he did so, he filed a motion with his legal team claiming presidential immunity. And the argument that he has said, that he has put before multiple courts now, including the Supreme Court today, is whether or not a former president can be shielded from criminal prosecution for conduct that occurred while in office. Now, the former president has argued that if this protection is not extended to him, all presidents, including, he has said, if he is elected again, we'll always have this threat of prosecution hanging over them, and it will affect their decision making. The prosecutors, however, have said in multiple court filings that the conduct that is alleged in this indictment is exactly the type of conduct that should not be protected under presidential immunity. So now before the court is whether and to what extent, if so, former presidents might enjoy some level of immunity from criminal prosecution. And as you said at the beginning, this is historic, not just because of the defendant in this case, but also because the court has never considered a question like this before.
Indeed. So let's talk a little bit about the possible outcomes. And I should say, you know, presidents, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but they're protected from like a civil lawsuit. You know, they can't be sued for something they did while in office. But criminal is a different matter. How likely is it that the Supreme Court will give Trump complete immunity? And I mean, what would the consequences of that be?
Right. So to your point, right, civil immunity does exist. And so now the legal basis upon which the former president has based his motions to dismiss this case altogether is extending that to criminal prosecution. The consequences of this, you know, this all stems from his attempt to dismiss this indictment. So if the Supreme Court sides with him here, then that could lead to the dismissal of this case altogether. The trial court judge, Judge Tanya Chutkan, and then a 3-judge panel in the D.C. Appeals Court have all ruled against the former president and upheld the idea that this criminal prosecution can go forward. In briefs before the Supreme Court, the special counsel and the former president have continued their arguments and have basically said the former president has argued that Judge Chutkan and then the appeals court was wrong, and this legal theory needs to be upheld. Prosecutors have said no, this prosecution needs to move forward.
All right, Robert, thank you so much.
Thanks.